Good evening. I am coming to you from another world. The old man got so old that he passed away. But I did promise I'd try and come back. So here I am. I don't know if it's worth being back. I've lost several more subscribers. Oh, hang on. I'll put the light on. Um, oh, hold on. I'll try and do something about the lighting. Excuse me. That's a bit better, isn't it? I don't know why I did that. I just I was about to make a little video on my computer, and I thought it was too bright, so I turned the light off, and it was completely black. I thought, oh, I can do something scary now. Blimey, I look scary anyway. Um, I wasn't really intended to make a video, but I was just sitting here at my desk and thought I would. Um, Bonnie's Bonnie the ginger cat's over there having her dinner, another dinner. She's forever hungry these days. And Mia's down here. She's had her dinner. She's down by my side here. She's doing all right, but she's very, very elderly and out there. Oops, what's happening there? Where are you, Mia? We can't see you. She's uh, anyway. She's doing her usual thing of sleeping. But, she's still with it. She still likes her dinner, and she has a time. She doesn't really want to go anywhere, walk anywhere. She walks outside and then lies down. And Bonnie's just gone out the cat flap. And she just goes outside and lies down. She likes lying in the garage by the Himalayan, and she likes lying outside the other little shed where the Harley Sportster's kept. But that's about as far as she goes. I have tried to. I've said to her, "Come on, yeah, let's go for a walk," but we last week we got as far as the back gate, about 10 yards, and she just refused. So, she's an elderly lady and doesn't want to do these things anymore. Um, I do find it does make me a little bit unhappy to see her like this, but, I suppose what can you do? I suppose what with her always being my shadow, uh, ever since I've got her, she used to follow me everywhere, no privacy from her, and she was always running around. But now she can't do it. I've noticed that when I go out without her in the van or on the bike, she will be waiting at the gate when I come home. So she makes her way down to the gate, and that makes me think, oh, she's worried I might not come back. I worry too much about that dog, I know, but I can't help it. He's been my constant companion for the last 10 years, nearly 11 years now. Where does the time go? Tempus fugit, is that the saying? Time flies, and it certainly does when you get to certain age, let's not go on about age, boring. And I go on about it too much. I keep saying to people, I'm 77. For God's sake, John, I say to myself afterwards, who gives a shit how old you are? Anyway, what's new? Oh, I've moved the desk here by the big window. Piano's there. I must get on with my piano lessons again and my Scottish Gaelic. It's all gone by the board since I started making this little abode, humble abode, which I've completely slowed down on building it now because one, I've run out of money to just go spending it here, there, and everywhere, and two, just depressing me that it wasn't finished. So I've decided not to be depressed about it, and it's not finished. It's not finished. So what? I'm here on my own. Who cares? One side of my moustache has got a bit of a droop. It's been like that all my life. Well, not when I was a baby, obviously. I didn't have a moustache. I did. Excuse me. Oh dear. I did have a mole on my nose. That it's still there. There's a mole. It's called a hairy nevus. I remember once I went to hospital to what did I go to hospital for? Oh, I had a mole grew there, got bigger and bigger, so I had to go to hospital and they removed it. Turned out it wasn't anything to be worried about. But while I was there, the man who did it got really fascinated by this. He said, "A hairy nevus. It's the first one I've seen. It's right central there." And I was quite proud of it. Girls used to say to me when I was younger, "Oh, you've got a fly on your nose," and it's not. No, it's not. It's just a mole. Yeah. What's your name? You're very pretty. Chatting up the birds. My late brother Victor, was he was tiny. He was smaller than me. I'm 5'6" now. I used to be 5'8", but Victor was much smaller than me. He's, I don't know, 5 foot, 5'5" or something like that. But he was shorter than me, and very successful with the ladies. But then he was just a larger than life sort of guy. You know, he used to enjoy life. His favourite chat up line was when he was out. If he saw a young lady with a dog walking a dog, he'd go out and say, "Oh, what a lovely dog! I have its phone number." Yeah, I know it's cheesy nowadays, but it worked for him. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a mark on the screen there, right in front of where my hairy nevus. Funny, isn't it? Hairy nevus. So that's actually what it's called. Yeah. Anyway, this consultant bloke at the hospital who took the mole off the side of my head. He was so fascinated. He wanted me to get it photographed by the hospital photographer. So he sent me along to this was in St Richards, where the hospital was, where the hospital photographer had his little studio. But unfortunately, he wasn't there. So I waited for about 10 minutes, and I thought, oh no. So I'm afraid that my hairy nevus was not recorded for posterity. But you know, you've seen it. See it there. Now, I used to think, when I was younger, I used to think I wasn't born with that. I'll tell you, when I was about 4 years old or 5 years old in the nursery school, no, it wasn't a nursery school, it was the primary school. Uh, I was reaching up for something. I think it was some sort of something we'd made for a stage play or something like that. And I reached out for this bit of wood, and the bit of wood fell off, and it hit me on the nose. And I'm sure that there was a nail in that bit of wood, and that hit me. I virtually remember it hitting me. And ever since then, I've had this mole on my nose, this hairy knee. But my mum told me it was always there. So one of us is wrong. I wonder who. probably, probably me. Because I mean, her mother would examine her baby thoroughly, wouldn't they? You'd think so, wouldn't you? Did you hear the story about when I was born? Uh, um, the midwife. I was born in a house, and the midwife said, "No." Mum said to the midwife, "What is it? Let's get this right." Mum said to the midwife, "What is it?" And the midwife said, "It's a lovely baby." And Mum said, "I know it's an effing baby. What sex is it?" And then the midwife looked at it and said, "Oh, Muriel, you've got a beautiful baby girl." And then Mum had a look, and she said, "Are you sure it's a girl?" Um, I'm not telling this story very well. It's not a true story. It's something I made up for my book. Uh, shall I? And anyway, the midwife said, Shall I call your husband?" "No, keep that bastard away from me," said my mother. Um, this is all fabrication. I'm making this up. There wasn't any doubt that I was a male when I was born. Let me get that quite straight. I didn't have a rather just a large clitoris. Uh, my daughter-in-law brought me some ginger today. She said this was because I was complaining about being tired, and she said to make you feel less tired. And now I'm sure I'm acting a little bit strange now. I'm hyper. Yeah, she gave me this ginger, and I'd never eaten raw ginger before. God, blimey, it's hot, isn't it? Anyway, she thinks it'll stop me feeling so tired, which is what has been happening with me lately. Here I am, 9:20 at night in the evening, and hyper. What was I talking about earlier? I can't remember. Hmm. Yeah, I've lost a load more subscribers. I don't understand it at all. Why would anyone unsubscribe from this channel? I saw a thing. I saw a thing about the Prime Minister is going to ban smoking entirely, apparently. So even in your own house. Honestly, I should stop watching these damn YouTube channels that are all doom and gloom and everything, lefties and righties and God knows what else is. Um, yeah, I'm going to stop watching them because they are very depressing, aren't they? Although I've got some sort of fascination with them, the same kind of fascination that makes me oh, bloody fly. The same sort of fascination that makes me buy things from adverts on Facebook, which would turn out to be crap. I bought some of those night glasses. Um, Look, can you see that? Yeah, I think it's a moth. I bought some of those night glasses that you can drive at night safely. You can see perfectly, and they're very good during the day. They were absolute rubbish. I wore them once just to try them, never again. Anyway, I just thought I'll make a little video. It's been a while. Here I am, just talking absolute rubbish. Anyway, look, it's 15 minutes. I've been talking for good, doesn't it? Time does fly, doesn't it? Tempus fugit. I mean, it's 15 minutes and 14 seconds, 15 seconds, 16, I mean, 17, 8. Yeah, time just flies. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I just looked in just to say hello. Just hope you're all okay. Uh, yeah, all is well in Bane World at the moment, except for the loss of subscribers. There's nothing I can do about that. So, okay, I'm going to go now. I'm sure no one's listening by now. They're all think complete nutter. Take care. Thanks for looking in. Bye. Bye.